Pandas, Global Adventures, Separation and New Beginnings in Switzerland. After experiencing unforgettable moments in Florence, Panda and his companion set off for Switzerland. As they pass through the Alps by train, the mountain scenery visible from the window enchants them both. Panda cannot hide his excitement as he gazes at the white peaks.
These mountains, it's like I'm in a fairy tale.
This is my homeland, Switzerland. There's so much more you haven't seen yet.
As the train arrives in Zurich, Panda experiences the excitement of stepping into a new country. Upon arriving in Zurich, Panda and his friend slowly enter the city's Old Town Altstadt district. The narrow cobblestone streets, buildings that have stood for centuries, and the historical atmosphere fill Panda with a sense of wonder.
This place is like a fairy tale world. Everything is so orderly and smells of history.
Zurich is a city that takes pride in its past. The buildings, the streets, they're all hundreds of years old. Come on, let me show you the most special places.
Their first stop is the Grossmünster Church. Panda pauses for a moment, looking at the massive towers.
Can we climb these towers?
Of course, but you'll have to climb some stairs.
Within a few minutes, Panda reaches the top, panting. The view of Zurich stretching out before him is so mesmerizing that he forgets his fatigue.
Wow, what an amazing city.
Panda, how does it feel to be here?
I've never felt like I've lived in such a big world before. There are so many places I need to explore.
Maybe the best part of this journey is that you can see the world with a new perspective.
Their next stop is Lake Zurich. As Panda strolls along the lakeside, he watches the seagulls gliding and notices the clarity of the water.
This lake is like a mirror. Everything is so clean and orderly. Is everything like this in Switzerland?
Switzerland loves to live in harmony with nature. Here, people are very careful not to harm nature.
Later, Panda and his friend board a boat. As the seagulls fly after the boat, Panda looks up at the sky.
This place is so peaceful.
As Panda and his friend wander through the streets of Zurich, they enter one of the famous chocolate shops. As soon as they step inside, the cocoa scent wafting through the air enchants Panda.
This smell, is this a dream? This might be the most perfect thing I've ever had.
Panda, be careful. If you eat too much, you might turn into a chocolate panda.
Afterward, they head to Bahnhofstrasse. The luxury stores and glittering window displays catch Panda's attention. But what interests him most is a watch shop.
Aren't Swiss watches world famous? Why are the watches here so special?
The shop owner smiles and invites them in. He shows them the watch mechanism moving inside a small glass compartment.
You see this mechanism, right? A Swiss watch, even the smallest gear inside, is designed to work perfectly.
Just like Switzerland. Everything works in harmony.
Evening falls. As the sun sets, Panda and his friend climb up the Uetliberg mountain. The city lights twinkle like stars. Panda's Bernina Express journey and St. Moritz adventure. Panda was so excited when he boarded the red train with the glass roof that he couldn't sit still. He had never been on such a train journey before.
Wow, even the roof of this train is made of glass. We're going to travel watching the sky.
Yes, the Bernina Express is one of the most beautiful train routes in the world. Soon we will reach the highest points of the Swiss Alps.
Panda leaned against the window with great pleasure. He watched the icy waters of the lake as the train passed by Lago Bianco. The snow-covered peaks and wooden village houses seemed like a dream to him.
This place is like a fairy tale land.
Now we are going up to 2,253 meters. The pass that gives its name to this journey? The Bernina Pass, one of the highest railway passes in the world.
Panda and his friend continued to watch the ash forests, valleys, and waterfalls. Finally, the train reached St. Moritz. When Panda and his friend arrived in St. Moritz, everything was covered with a white blanket. The air was crystal clear and the sun was shining.
Just breathing here feels different.
This is one of the most famous ski resorts in Switzerland. Now are you ready to ski?
Panda first rolled around on the snow a bit and made a snow angel. But the real fun was just beginning. After putting on their ski gear, they took the chairlift up to the top to ski with the magnificent Alpine mountain views. Then they skied to their heart's content together.
Whoa, great! Whoa! Whoa! I want to do it again. Whoa!
At the end of the day, the two sat down at a cafe by the frozen Lake St. Moritz. Panda relaxed from the day's fatigue by drinking a hot Swiss hot chocolate.
Today was truly an unforgettable day. I skied in the Swiss Alps, traveled with the Bernina Express. I have accumulated very beautiful memories here.
Yes, but your adventure is just beginning. There are many more places to go.
The next day, while having breakfast, his friend gives Panda some sad news.
Panda, I have to tell you something. I have to stay in Switzerland. My family lives here, and since I haven't seen them for a long time, they want me to stay.
So, you're not coming with me?
No, but this is not a farewell. You are now strong enough to explore the world on your own. Besides, you can always call me.
I guess it's time for me to live alone.
Panda and his friend arrived at the big train station in Zurich. Panda was getting ready to board his train to Lucerne.
You will learn a lot during your journey. You are no longer just a traveler, but also a storyteller. You will tell people everywhere you see, and you will share your adventure with them.
Maybe one day I will write a travel book. How about Panda's Global Adventures?
That would be great. But first, you must see what you will experience in Lucerne.
The train's departure time had come. Panda hugged his friend one last time and got on the train with his suitcase. His friend was waving at him as he looked out the window.
This is not just a separation. This is a new beginning.
The train moved, and Panda's adventure to Lucerne officially began. Panda's Lucerne adventure, a new beginning in a fairy tale city. One of the most enchanting things to do in Lucerne was to go up Mount Pilatus. Panda excitedly descended to the shore of Lake Lucerne and boarded the cable car. As the cable car went up, the view became more and more magnificent. The snow-capped peaks, the lush green valleys below, the deep blue sky. Panda was breathless. When he reached the summit of Pilatus, the view was even more impressive. The silently blowing wind around him and the infinity of the mountains reminded him how big the world was. He sat down on a rock and looked down.
This is truly incredible. It's like I'm above the clouds. Where should I go from here? Traveling alone is different than I thought.
But the feeling of curiosity inside him prevailed. The unknown of the journey excited him more than it scared him. Panda decided to complete the day with a magnificent Lake Lucerne tour. The boat sailing on the calm waters of the lake was in perfect harmony with the mountains surrounding it. As the sun slowly set, a golden light fell on the surface of the lake. Panda's Interlaken adventure, in the heart of adventure. After the magical days he spent in Lucerne, Panda was looking for new excitement. When he learned that Interlaken was famous for its nature sports and breathtaking scenery, he jumped on the train without hesitation. As the train approached Interlaken, the lush green valleys, snowy peaks, and clear lakes visible from the window increased Panda's excitement.
Adventure is waiting for me. Welcome to Interlaken, Panda.
When the train reached this beautiful town located between Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, Panda's eyes lit up. This small but lively place surrounded by mountains was a true outdoor paradise. Panda's first stop in Interlaken was Harderkulm. He took the funicular to reach the summit, and within a few minutes, he reached an altitude of 1,322 meters and immediately stepped onto the panoramic terrace. Below, the two enchanting lakes of Interlaken, and behind them, the Jungfrau, Eiger, and Mönch mountains were rising.
This is what the feeling of freedom must be like. Is this view real?
One of the craziest activities to do in Interlaken was paragliding. Panda was a little nervous, but just as excited. The instructor put a helmet and safety harnesses on Panda. Panda took a deep breath and started running down a hill.
Ooh! I'm flying! Whoa, great!
When his feet left the ground, he felt the wind hitting his face. The lush green valleys, lakes, and small towns stretching out beneath him looked like a miniature. Panda opened his arms and let the wind carry him.
Can there be a better feeling than this? This was one of the craziest moments of my life. I want to do it again. Ooh! I'm flying! Whoa, great! Whoa! Ooh! Ooh! Amazing!
After an adrenaline-filled day, Panda went to the nearby Lauterbrunnen Valley to find some peace. This valley was famous for its 72 waterfalls and was a true natural wonder. As he walked along the path, he came to the Staubach Falls. The water, falling from 300 meters down, was evaporating in the sunlight, creating a fine mist in the air. Panda watched this magnificent view for a long time. Towards sunset, Panda took one last walk in the town. He sat by the lake in Interlaken and watched the view. The sky was slowly darkening, and the lights added a warm atmosphere to the town. Panda thought about this unforgettable day he spent in Interlaken.
The world is truly an incredible place. The more I travel, the more I realize there is to discover. I don't want to forget these moments at all. Life is beautiful with exploration. I wonder what the next stop will be.